Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, this is going to be a general collective reading, so please take what only resonates for you, and if it doesn't make sense, then don't worry about it. It's for somebody else. I'm doing an oracle reading with if you're new to this channel, I'm using the Oracle of Mystical Moments, and I'm using index cards with different types of energies that I have created myself. The first one that I'm going to pull is the one of the four elements. We're going to find out where the main focus, which element is driving this reading. Water, something very emotional. The secondary is earth element, something that is in the physical, something that is tangible, secondary. And before I get started with the tool from our 7 chakras, I was channeling, specifically, I was channeling about, again, with trains. The reading before this, I did the thing with conjunction junction and the trains from the Schoolhouse Rock. I could not think of the name of that cartoon, but that's where that comes from. And I grew up with that. And I'm getting a reference to the Polar Express. So nothing particularly like a song or anything from that, just the movie in general. I feel like there's a theme. If you have seen that movie, if you have read that story, that book, then you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you might want to rewatch it. There may be a reference to the season of Christmas, but I think there's a bigger theme overall with the Polar Express that has to do with faith. People that don't have any faith or can't see or have belief. Isn't that what he gets, is believe? And his ticket punched, believe. There's leadership, there's believe. What are the other ticket punches that they get? I can't remember. Root chakra is important in this. It's something that's very emotional. The root chakra is going to be guiding us through this emotional element of water. Our security, our foundation is really important right now. And then the lesson that we're going to be learning through the 7 deadly sins is going to be pride. The thin line between righteousness and self-righteousness. Wasn't that little boy with the glasses on in the movie kind of that way? Maybe he's representing of that energy. Not to say that he's a bad person, but kind of being misguided, misled by his ego, by his pride in that way. Learning to see the difference between. There's a lot of different themes running through that movie. Here. Getting the light. The light likes to do a nice, interesting thing on my phone. Kind of can keep it there where I can see it. It has a tendency to go in and out. No, we'll just keep it the way it is. We'll keep it the way it is. My electronic devices have an interesting way of having a mind of their own. Let's just say that, okay? And the light and everything else, just some interesting things. I'm sure y'all have had experiences with unexplained phenomenons or situations that you cannot explain. We've all had them. You don't really know what they are, and you just go with it, right? Okay. So, I did the 7 deadly sins was pride. Okay, right. So now I like to do after we do the 7 deadly sins, I like to do the Chinese zodiacs, energies that will be clarifying this reading. Sometimes I put more than one, it just depends. The pig. The pig is the 12th sign in the Chinese zodiac. You could be born in the year of the pig, you don't have to be. The pig is the energy representing wealth, good fortune, honesty, and a very hardworking energy. The opposite side of that could be naive, snobbish, flaky, indecisive, and lazy. Interesting. The numerology, we're going to pull the numbers that represent, these are life path numbers, but you don't have to be, but they're also representation of the number of the energies that are going to show up also in the cards predominantly, or that we're going to like be focusing on, or one of the energies. Master number 22 is the builder number. You could be a life path 22, you don't have to be. It is all about diplomacy, teamwork, spiritual channels, cosmic wisdom. Interesting. We've been getting a lot of master numbers, especially 33 and 22 have been coming up a lot lately, which is great. We need that wisdom. Those are great numbers to have. Higher level wisdom. I feel like this collective is kind of a higher level tapped in group of individuals. Okay. Or you're being guided in that direction. You're on that path. If you're not already on it, you're definitely on that path. Okay. And then the guided messages in this reading are going to be these first. Give response tone for tone, and we're going to clarify each one of these. Obedient, bird's warning, angelic eyes, arrows of desire, mesh melded is in reverse, so something that doesn't fit together very well, something that's oddly just doesn't fit well together. A wooden tail. Tranquil. It's funny, when I was beginning to shuffle and cleanse these cards, Tranquil was a card that did fall out of my deck when I was shuffling it. So it did come up as a relevant energy in this reading. And then, which is good. We need that tranquility. Okay, Spirit. Let's see if there's any flyers. We're going to start with the energy from the top to the bottom of how I laid the cards out first. Let's see if anything wants to come out for give response tone for tone. And if not, we'll just lay the cards out. Okay. New direction. We're going to clarify these. That is such two different energies clarifying each other. Oh, that's going to be fun. I like that. Interesting. Ooh. Mesh meld came out in reverse, and the perfect key clarified it. So I feel like it's something to do with something that doesn't look like it should go together actually does fit perfectly together. It's something like that. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I love that we got that in. I said we've been getting the master numbers a lot, and we got like a bird, which is 22, which is a master number. And again, we got, master number 22 came out. I did another reading with those two numbers. This card came out and clarified the reading, and it was a master number 22. The card on the bottom of the deck, your advice is White Rose of Hope. This is very reminiscent of the star card in the tarot deck. So very much hopeful, healing energy, Aquarius-like energy. This card is also reminiscent of the Ace of Cups and a new beginning, a new start, something that's hopeful. 30 breaks down to a 3, which is all about creativity, curiosity, and communication. So the advice is obviously to stay hopeful. Maybe you might need to be creative or get creative. And don't forget to, use your communication skills, or communicate what you need, or listen to the communication that's coming in. And this has everything to do with honing in on your root chakra getting grounded in this, whatever is emotional that's guiding us in this, in the earth sense that we're dealing with, the secondary element that came out, that was the earth. Okay. Give response tone for tone. 45 is clarifying this card. 45 breaks down to a 9. We're in the year of the 9. That's all about closing out cycles and doing it through ascension and doing it in a very humanitarian way, like the sage would. And 4 is about stability. 5 is all about adventure and change, and direction. A new direction can be all about that. So giving response tone for tone, being able to, this is root chakra, water, the advice is being hopeful. This new direction, and this keeps coming up a lot with the new direction because we're in the beginning of a year. So a lot of people are going to have that new direction, new energy that we're in. So this new energy, new direction, you're going to want to make sure that you are not over giving when you go on this course, when you go on this journey, whatever this new direction is, whatever you're starting up in, whatever the situation is, where there is, the advice is to stay hopeful, to keep keep your focus on, think about the movie. If you know that story, oh, that's interesting. Think about the movie that I referenced. I can't think of it right now. The Polar Express. Think about the Polar Express and how he had to have a lot of belief in a situation, and to believe that he could hear the jingle bell and that he would be able to hear it, hear the sleigh bells, and believe in everything that was going on to maintain, to keep that magic of Christmas going, in a sense. Something like that, in this sense, is saying you need to keep the faith, you need to keep the light on in whatever way you're working, you're going down this new path, and you need to give it, don't overgive to it, but give it an even flow of that. Make sure that you are evenly giving of that you are consistently, I feel like it's about tapping into an energy that might be about not being able to necessarily see where you're going. Obviously we can all see where we're going, but I mean, in terms of like, you don't know what the real outcome is going to be. So you're going to have to like have an energy of hopefulness and somewhat positive, that energy output, and giving it evenly, giving it a consistent amount, and not getting caught up in anything that might pull you down in the opposite spectrum of that. So staying positive, I think we need to stay, the energy that we need to, it needs to be an uplifting, needs to be something that we feel like realistically and emotionally realistically, we can take this on. And don't bite off more than you can chew. I feel like this is what this is. So in this new energetic path, whatever it is you're deciding to go, this change, this beginning, the start of something, do not bite off more than you can chew, especially emotionally, because this is pertaining to water. So be realistic in what it is that you know you can handle. And because the last reading, a couple readings I've had a lot of self-care involved. So let's not beat ourselves up emotionally in whatever it is, whatever challenges that we're trying to deal with. Obedient. And number 3, which is all about creativity and could be about communication as well, curiosity. This is Sleeping Beauty's dream. Staying consistent in still dreaming big. And whatever life's challenges are in this, the movie is all about keeping the belief and the faith of that all the way through. And the little girl that's in the movie, that the one that she gets the leadership ticket punch, she really has this energy. She's very diligent, not necessarily obedient, but she's obedient to her faith, to her belief in the spirit of that movie, of what that storyline is about. So you're going to have to stay true to whatever it is in your heart, in your creativity, that you do, that you love, your passion, what drives you. Stay true to that. Stay true to that energy, because that's going to help you in whatever new direction and whatever path that you're on. Always is a very welcoming energy to stay tapped into that. And I think that's something that we can all utilize and use in this. And I think if you do that, it allows you to stay on that path, continue to work like the energy of the pig, maintain your hardworking energy and ethics, and bring in good fortune, because you have that good positive energy that you're in, because you're always staying true to that energy, and we're, you know, we're staying, give response tone for tone. So an even keel of it, you're not over giving to it, but you're giving enough of what it needs to sustain you. So a bird's warning and tiny triumphs, which is 21, and that breaks down to a 3, which is very creative energy, could be communication. When this is, I feel like there's going to be some type of a communication, this is some type of a warning. And then 1 is all about new beginnings, and 2 is all about balance. So with this new direction that you're starting something, switching something up, changing something up, whatever it is in your life, pay attention to potentially things around you that might be communicated to you in whatever way that is. In order for you to be successful, to maintain these, to keep, like, I feel like it's like there is always an obstacle in whatever people you're, you know, everybody challenged in some way, and whatever this challenge is. In order for you to be successful, you're going to have to, in whatever way communication is, either recognize that whatever communication you're getting might be, there might be something communicated to you that could be a warning. So pay attention to your discernment if it doesn't sit right with you, because it could get in the way of your success. So making sure that you're using a lot of discernment right now. The energy is really crazy. And I was talking about this to someone just the other day, how, you know, everybody's getting sick and there's a lot of flu and stuff that's been going on. Yes, it's cold and flu season, all of that. But there's also a lot of heavy energy, negative, dark energy too. And you've got to learn how to protect yourself from that. Also, that can sabotage you. So it's like paying attention to what is around you energetically that could sabotage you, so that you can be successful. You can be successful, but watch out, because this is here. Success is there. It's always there for you, but you've got to pay attention to what's going on around you. And this card is yellow. So to me, yellow is like the solar plexus chakra. So using your strength, using your energy, not letting your energy waver in this, staying strong. And I talked about how people are getting sick because of this energy, and it's a combination of the cold and flu season circulating and all the things going on, and then everybody feeling so weighed down with everything that's happening in the world. So you've got to reinforce your own boundaries, energetically speaking, and then you will be successful. Or you will have a better level of success. Angelic eyes, my dear friend, number 47. 47 breaks down to an 11, which is a master number. which is all about being highly intuitive and also being able to bridge the spiritual and the physical together. It's a master number. 4 is all about stability. 7 is very spiritual, and it's all about learning and information. You may have to see with, I feel like this is going to be somebody in your, I was going to say you might have to see with some very pure eyes, but you might have to see something, but I think that's in general, that's for everybody. You need to be aware of situations in general. That's a general message for everybody. I think there's going to be, again, somebody is going to be in your camp. It could be someone from your spirit team. It could be an angel that is watching you. You could have a very strong guardian angel that has their eyes on you, that is protecting you, that is watching over you. But I also think there are some of you that have someone in your camp that is paying very close attention to what's going on around you. Could be family, could be friend, could be your partner, whatever that is, platonic or romantic. They definitely have your back. And like I said, it could be somebody from your spirit team, or you have like a guardian angel. Could be a ancestor, a passed on relative, grandfather, mother, father, relative that has your back in that sense, is helping to guide you and maybe even be a sounding board in some capacity, and making sure that they've got a good eye on you in that way. So they may even be the ones that are giving you the warning signs in this, or helping you with your discernment. Okay, and then arrows of desire, we have got touch the sky, which is number 32, which breaks down to a 5, which is all about change. 3 is all about creativity, communication, and 2 is all about balance. And in this card, the 3 really it can be about being creative and the way that you do things, but I'd say 8 out of 10 times this card is talking more about communication, because this energy is very relevant to the Hermit in the tarot deck. So with the arrows of desire, something your focus, your path that you're on, where your desired path could be your life path, and whatever way that is that you are on right now, this is a really great card to have. You are going to learn how to, in order to have this stability and reinforce this root chakra, kind of like in the movie where he has a lot of disbelief in what's going on, and he's just like always saying, well, that's not true because of this, and that's not true because of that, and always trying to knock down everything. There's nothing wrong with having discernment, but also you have to have your faith in a situation and kind of go with the flow, and being able to get some clarity within yourself, and maybe tune out some of this noise, tune out some of the energy that is chaotic, and get more in tune with your own inner compass. And you're going to be able to have more accessibility to your wisdom, and then also lend that, in this one here, you're getting help with the angelic eyes in whatever way that is. But this is you also learning how to go within and how to lean on yourself and tap into your wisdom, and learning how to have the boundaries to not give everything away that you've learned, to protect yourself so that you can pursue your arrows of desire, so that you can pursue the things that you want to have on your path, and be able to successfully attain them and have whatever they are, the joys and in your personal life and the successes in your professional life, whatever these represent. This is about you being able to access this, being able to kind of, like I would say, let your hair down, being able to tap in to your personal strength. You may have to go within, whatever that is, taking some time to yourself, and just clarifying who you are, what your strengths are, and realizing that you have your own inner compass, moral compass. You have your own way of gathering wisdom successfully, and being able to access that and utilize it, and letting your hair down to be able to use it as a tool in whatever you're needing it for successfully. It's like a mechanic that has a special, you're going to obtain a special, this is metaphorical. It's like you're a mechanic that you've been waiting on the special toolkit that is like got all the really great things in it that's going to help you with the become a better successful mechanic and whatever that is, and rebuilding or fixing cars, whatever that is. And when you get this toolkit, you're going to be able to access it and utilize it and use it in the ways, the best ways that work the best. You're going to know how to use it. It's like, it's going to help you on your path to fulfilling your desires in that way, tapping into that. And then something that doesn't seem like it fits together very well is actually the perfect key. So I think there is a situation where you might even feel like the path that you're on, or the way that you're going about things on your, whatever it is that you're desiring, whatever it is in this that you're trying to successfully attain, it's emotional. And it's also something in the 3D, because we got the earth, but this is about your security. This is about your root chakra, and having the faith and the hope to do this, like Aquarius type energy, and also the Ace of Cups, doing it with a lot of love, and just knowing that this is going to, having the belief, like in the movie The Polar Express, having that belief in yourself that it's going to work out. So it's a situation that doesn't look like it fits together, or that it's working out too well. And whatever path this is, it doesn't look like you're on. It just does not look like this is going to go down. Doesn't look like this is going to like wind up very well. But you are going to access something in your wisdom and your knowledge and your higher self, and you're going to obtain this new bag of tools that are going to help you, and you're going to know how to use them because of your wisdom, and you're going to have the help to do that. Whether it's, like I said, you're going to have that someone in your life, and whatever way that is going to be there for you to help guide you. And then also with your own knowledge, I feel like '29 again breaks down to an 11. This is a master number, bridging something together. It's going to be something that is almost like when you find this perfect fit, you don't think it looks so great right now. It's like, you don't think it's going to work out, but it's going to work out perfectly. And you're going to know this almost like when you just know, like, I just knew that was the right one. Like, people that have those, which ball is the cup, which one is when you have 3 cups and people are doing it around and it goes really, 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 really fast. But you just know it's this cup over here. You don't know why, you couldn't see. It was the guy was going so fast, but you just know there's going to be like a perfect thing, intuition thing that's going to happen. Even though it doesn't look like it's going to work out so well, you're going to know that it is intuitively, or you're just going to know, like, the security of it, or something with your root chakra, you're going to be really tapped into feeling good about, like, I'm safe, I'm secure, I'm worthy of this, and this is just going to click, this perfect key. And it's like having, almost like I said, with the right tools, with the mechanic analogy that I have, you want to have the right keys, the right tools to be able to open something, to be able to fix something. You're going to be able to have that, even though it may not look like it right away. Something is going to intuitively switch up, and you're going to see it, like, in your mind or in your gut. And it's because it is the most secure thing. It's going to feel very safe. It's going to feel very safe and secure, I feel like, because this has to do with your root chakra. Or it's one of the two. It's going to feel very safe, or it's going to pull you in. The intuition is going to click, because you're going to know that is what you need for your security, that's going to reinforce that. A wooden tail is clarified by all is connected. Number 12 breaks down to a 3, which is very creative. Could be about communication. It could be a curious thing. I feel like this is about curiosity. And 1 is about new beginnings, and 2 is about balance. In this new direction, you are going to find out some things that are very curious. Looks can be deceiving. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. A wooden tail could be hollow. It is wooden in that it maybe is not as substantial. And it's going to make sense. Your curiosity, your intuition, and you might even just be, it's like a gut feeling. This is emotional. So something's going to go up with your radars. But the advice is to believe, to keep the faith, the knowing of this, and be guided by this inner light of yours. Because 22 is all about, like, a spiritual cosmic wisdom, spiritual channels and cosmic wisdom. So tapping into the knowing of that, understanding everything is connected. I was talking about earlier how some things just happen. We've all experienced wonky things going on, and you don't have any explanation, but everything is connected, and that is going to help you see through something that maybe doesn't look so substantial. So that's good. You want to be able to see if there's any pitfalls up ahead in the situation. And when you do, because you're able to connect the dots to everything, looking at a situation where I was like, oh, I almost, that's not what I thought it was, but realizing, hey, you saved yourself from something, or you're able to see through that. So now you can make the adjustments. It's going to be a very tranquil situation that you're going to put yourself into. Will give you a lot of tranquility, this understanding what the deal is going on. This is scorpionic energy here. So being able to transform through a situation that may not be all that it's cracked up to be. And I'll bring in that tranquility like a bird. Number 22 is a master number, which is all about the master builder number, diplomacy, teamwork, spiritual channels, cosmic wisdom. Like I said, there's 2 numbers in the master number 22. There's a 2 and a 4. 2 is all about balance. It can be about doing things together in a team type situation. And then 4 is all about stability. So this will being able to understand how and why everything is connected, and be able to transform through potentially a difficult situation and making it a positive one, will give you this capability to rise above it like a bird. And we have these angelic wings here, and we had angelic eyes. So there's definitely a strong presence of that in your life that is supporting you, that is lifting you up like a bird. And then maybe that's where the warning is coming from too, is in that realm as well. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. And it is going to give you a lot of peace and stability through this. Underneath the white rose of hope, which is the advice, this is interesting. The mermaid's love was in reverse, and all of my other cards are upright. This one is in reverse. So I feel like this might be the pride. This might be the lesson that we have to learn where there's an imbalance of something. So 24 breaks down to a 6, which is all about harmony and love. 2 is all about balance, and 4 is all about stability. So, and we got the mesh meld, which is in reverse. So this is all about two things going together well, meshing well together. So something is, there might be some type of energy that could be disruptive in your faith, in your belief system, that could have something to do with pride or righteousness or self-righteousness, in a sense, that is flipping up this balance upside down. That this is very similar to the Lovers card in Gemini, except this is about like yin and yang energy coming together and being synergistically mesh melded together very well. But we got mesh meld upside down, and this card was also upside down. So I think there is some type of energy that is just either not sitting well with the situation, not fitting in, doesn't want to fit in, or something like wants to stand out, and something about pride in that. And this whatever this energy is that is causing this imbalance in your life, you need to remember your belief system, rise above it, like in this hermit energy, and that you have all the tools that you need, like we said, that you can access. Because even though it may not look like a perfect situation, you will have the perfect thing. You will be able to have the perfect tool, even though it may not look like there's a way out, or the situation looks complex and you're just not going to be able to fix it or whatever, or work with it. You will be able to. And then right after this mermaid's love upside down, right behind it is the lullaby. So there is this something trying to create some type of disharmony, but you are going to be able to, there's harmony comes back into place, obviously, here. Because right behind it, we've got lullaby, which is 38, breaks down to a 10, which is all about beginnings, 1 and a 0. So something new is going to happen. So when you overcome this energy that's causing an imbalance in your life to make you feel like you don't have the belief in yourself, could be a person, could be a situation, whatever it is that is causing this imbalance of something feeling like it doesn't fit well together, when in actuality it does. When you correct that situation in whatever way that you're going to figure out, the key to this, it's going to bring, like I said, a lot of tranquility earlier on, and you're going to soar, you're going to feel, it's going to feel very light, like a bird, and you're going to very freeing, very uplifting. It's going to inspire you to keep going, and it's going to also be very tranquil and cause a lot of, and 3 is all about creativity. It could open up some creativity for you, cause you to be more creative and happy in that way, in that sense, when you get this communication. 8 is also about your abundance. So you'll have some good karma, good infinite amount of energy coming your way. And then right after this card here, we got the bloom. So it's going to help you blossom this whole situation. 5 is all about change. It can be about challenges, and it can also be about adventure, creativity. So this challenging, we have to go through the challenges in this. This is going to help you bloom regardless. And a lot of teamwork and diplomacy also as well too. So I hope that helped, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and wherever you are, stay safe, protect your energy, There's a lot of negativity out there, whether it be germs or just chaos that's happening around us all. Take care of yourself, protect your energy, know how valuable you are and that you are worth it, and stay the course and always believe, especially believing in yourself. Hope everybody has a great day, and thank you so much for stopping by. Bye.